Hello, everybody, and welcome inside the NHL Network studios. I'm Jackie Redmond, joined by my colleague Mike Johnson from Toronto for this special report. Mike, a historic, monumental day in the National Hockey League as the first player ever under contract has come out as gay. Luke Prokop of the Nashville Predators organization has officially come out on social media as gay. Your reaction to this huge news and the impact that it's going to have?
I mean, I think we have to first off say, well done, Luke. Happy that you're comfortable to have this announcement, share it publicly, live your best, fullest, most authentic life. And for the NHL, for the hockey world, it's long overdue. It's long overdue, and we have to get to a place where players and personnel, people in our industry are comfortable with their own truth and being public with it. And I think Luke taking this step is so significant, but I also think he's going to be welcome with open arms. I think that's going to be great because everyone's going to be very accepting of who he is and his life and involved in his happiness. So, but it's a courageous day, and he's got a lot to be proud of.
Very brave of Luke to come out with this. He is going to impact so many lives, and we always say hockey is for everyone as part of hockey media. Well, this is a massive step forward in really living that truth and making sure that hockey really is for everyone. Here is the statement Luke posted on social media platforms this morning making this announcement. He says, "Hi, everyone. While the past year and a half has been crazy, it has also given me the chance to find my true self. I am no longer scared to hide who I am. Today, I am proud to publicly tell everyone that I am gay." He went on to say, "It has been quite the journey to get to this point in my life, but I could not be happier with my decision to come out. From a young age, I have dreamed of being an NHL player, and I believe that living my authentic life will allow me to bring my whole self to the rink and improve my chances of fulfilling my dreams. I wouldn't be able to do this without my amazing family, friends, and agents who have known this about me and met me with love and support every step of the way. I hope that in sharing who I am, I can help other people see that gay people are welcome in the hockey community as we work to make sure that hockey truly is for everyone. I may be new to the community, but I am eager to learn about the strong and resilient people who came before me and paved the way so I could be more comfortable today. This is just the beginning of my journey, and I am excited to see where it takes me, both in hockey and in life. Thank you." No, Luke, thank you. This is a monumental moment that will impact the lives of many. And with more on that, we bring in Patrick Burke, the co-founder of the You Can Play Foundation. Patrick, needless to say, this is a monumental moment for the sport. How would you describe how big this is?
It's incredible for hockey, and most importantly, it's incredible for Luke. I've been trying to compose myself here every time you play the statement over again. I'm just so happy for this kid. You're talking about a 19-year-old pursuing his dream who's able to do it now, out of the closet, living his best life, living as his authentic self, as he says, bringing his whole self to the rink. I just couldn't be more happy and more grateful to Luke for his announcement today. And the National Hockey League is committed to diversity and inclusion. We got more diverse today. We got more inclusive today. We got more interesting, authentic, and exciting today. I can tell you everyone at the office is just thrilled about today's announcement. We're excited to see what we can do to support Luke going forward.
And Patrick, that's just it. And it is a big day. It's a monumental occasion. What can we as an NHL world, as a hockey world, do to be more supportive to Luke and others that are facing the same situation?
I didn't hear anything you just said, MJ. I don't know if the mic problem is on my end or on your end. So I'll just start talking and you cut me off when I'm done. My family's been involved with this because of my brother, Brendan, who came out back in 2009 as openly gay. The hockey community has had many other out LGBTQ people in the front office, in women's hockey, different national teams, Brock McGillis, Spain Pettinger. But this is the first player who's under contract to an NHL team who's come out as gay. And it's an exciting and transformative moment for the National Hockey League to have that, to have an authentic voice in the community who can speak to what it's like to be a hockey player, in whether he's in the dub, whether he's in the AHL, whether he goes right to the show. He's going to be able to talk about what it's like in the locker room as an openly gay person and provide insight and happiness and all types of other things. So it's a great day for us. I just can't emphasize that enough.
It's very well said, Patrick. And I think the part of the statement for me that really jumps off the page is him referring to living his authentic life and being his authentic self, and how that may help him actually achieve his dreams. I can't imagine trying to, work your whole life towards a goal while also carrying the weight of feeling like you can't be your true self or openly be who you are. For youth at home, for kids on Instagram that are going to find out about this story, what is the impact on the youth who may be in a similar situation and are afraid to come out?
I think exactly what you just said, the ability for him to pursue his dream. We ask a lot of our athletes, mentally and physically, in the National Hockey League. And whatever you've got going on in your personal life, MJ, you know this better than anyone, it can affect how you play when you're at the rink. So as Luke said in his statement, him not having to hide who he is, him bringing his whole self to the rink every day, it's going to make him a better player and a better prospect. And we talk about this all the time. The kids who need to see this most are the ones that we're not going to hear from today on social media. The kids who are in situations who can't come out, who have family that don't support them, or teammates who don't support them, they're going to be looking to Luke quietly as a hero today. And those are the kids I'm thinking about most, because there is work to be done across society. There is work to be done in hockey locker rooms. And the people who needed to see Luke most today are the ones we're not going to be able to hear from. And if they happen to be watching this, I hope they know that the NHL is thinking of them today.
Well, this statement and this decision by Luke to come out so publicly will be a huge step forward in really living the hockey is for everyone mentality for everyone, both in the hockey world, in the hockey media, and just hockey fans in general. I guess I'll finish with this. For Luke himself, he's put himself front and center for this. What do you think the next few months look like for him? Because I imagine there's going to be a lot of people that want to talk to him, and he can really be a voice moving forward.
Well, I hope he does two things. One, I hope he reads the positive statements that he's going to get from the number of people today, fellow players, his organization, the commissioner, a number of fans, especially our numerous fans in the LGBTQ community. And then I hope he throws his phone in the ocean and doesn't look at it again for the next few months, so he can just focus on being a hockey player. People are going to ask a lot of his time. People are going to ask a lot of his energy. I know the Predators, his agent, the Sports Corporation, they've done a tremendous job. And the NHL, we're going to work to make sure that we can give Luke the ability to focus on hockey as best he can. But today's an exciting day, overwhelmingly from the start on social media. It's been positive, and the negative stuff is just from random idiots. Who cares? All the people who have an impact on Luke's future are supporting him, and that's what matters most.
Preach, Pat. Preach. Listen, we appreciate your time. I know it is a busy and very exciting morning in the hockey world. We really appreciate the time. Thank you for this.
Of course. Thank you. And thank you again, Luke. If you're watching, we're such big fans and so grateful to you.
All right, Johnny, you heard Patrick and I talking about just what it takes to make it to the NHL in general, with no issues, with no problems, with no weight on your shoulders about not being able to live, your true life and be who you are openly to the people around you. How huge is this just for any athletes that are in the same situation as Luke, that want to play professional sports, not just hockey, about how that changes the dynamic maybe in the dressing room?
Well, I think for Luke, being able to just be true to himself, just being who he is, and the burden that is lifted, and he talked about it, the burden that's been lifted off his shoulders, I guess that makes me happiest for him. And yes, there is, I guess, a responsibility or a weight that he's going to have to carry being the first NHL affiliated player. But the fact that now he will be able to just be him will make his life better, easier, and probably more effective when he tries to play hockey. So you have to be happy for him there. But you also have to admire the courage. There's a reason why we've had gay players in the NHL. There's obviously, but they haven't been out and comfortable and confident enough to do that. Luke is, and I admire his courage and his bravery for taking that on and being the first and having the attention on him, because it will be, there'll be some challenging moments along the way, but lots of supportive moments. And I also think that he will find that the NHL, his teammates, his opponents, the hockey world will respect and support and embrace him, his decision, his life, and him as a teammate. It really does come down to this, Jackie. If you can play, You can play, and we will be happy to have him on my team, happy to have him in my dressing room, and we will love and support everything about everybody that we play with. That's a good person, that's a good teammate. That's what he's going to see, that's what he's going to feel, and I hope that's what he takes out of today with the hockey world and how they're going to support him and rally behind him and give him all that they can to make his life as good as it can be.
A remarkable choice by Luke, and there's already been an outpouring of support from around the hockey world, including from the commissioner, Gary Bettman himself, who released the following statement after the news broke. On behalf of the National Hockey League, we are proud of Luke Prokop for today's announcement, and I would like to thank him for sharing his truth and for being so brave. I share his hope that these announcements can become more common in the hockey community. LGBTQ players, coaches, and staff can only perform at their absolute best if they live their lives as their full and true selves. He went on to say, "We do not take the meaning and importance of this announcement lightly. We pledge to do everything possible to ensure that Luke's experience is a welcoming and affirmative one, and continue to work to ensure that any current or future NHL player contemplating following in his trailblazing footsteps knows our league is ready to provide full support." Those words from the commissioner, Gary Bettman. Elsewhere, from the Nashville Predators. The Nashville Predators organization is proud of Luke for the courage he is displaying in coming out today, and we will support him unequivocally in the days, weeks, and years to come as he continues to develop as a prospect. Hashtag hockey is for everyone. I have a feeling, Mike, that hashtag will probably be trending if it isn't already. And that's really why this is so huge, not just for the hockey world, not just for hockey is for everyone, but I just think about kids at home who are fans of the game that will see this and the impact that it will have, not on their hockey lives, but on their lives as a whole.
Hockey fans are not Jackie. I mean, I think we know that young people, whatever your age might be, will be struggling maybe with this decision, coming out, being their truest selves, and worrying about their acceptance. And when they can see someone take this on and be positively received and supported and thrive and blossom, going through this kind of decision and this kind of moment, maybe it gives them a little bit more strength or some more courage or some more compassion in their lives. And I think that's what we're all hoping for. So credit to Luke for spearheading me. He's the one. He's the one who's taken this on. He's the one who's decided to get out there and be himself and be public with it. And it's great. And I would look forward to him being so warmly received in the locker room by his teammates when he gets to training camp.
I gotta say, it feels like a big moment. I've had chills at least 3 times over the last 10 minutes of this breaking story. We hope to have more for you on NHL Now, 4 o'clock Eastern time, but I think I speak for Mike and myself when we pay our respects to Luke for making this decision and helping so many people, an unimaginable amount of people with this statement coming out as gay. We'll have more for you today on NHL Now, 4 o'clock Eastern time. Thanks for watching.